Hey guys, what's going on? David here with another product review, and today we're going to take a look at something on the smaller side. No, not that, you pervert. So today we're going to take a look at the Neewer 3-in-1 lens kit for Android and iOS devices. So let's go ahead and switch camera angles and just dig right in. So if we take a look at the packaging, we can see that it's made by Neewer. It's got a macro, a fisheye, and a wide angle lens, and got a universal clip for all mobile phones. I've seen people complain about this a little bit, saying it didn't fit their phone. I tried it on an LG G4, a Samsung Galaxy S4, as well as a Motorola Droid Max. And it fit on all of those with no issues whatsoever. If we flip it over, not really much to see anywhere else here on the box. So let's go ahead and push this open. Set that off to the side. We've got our adapter here. This is actually what clips onto the phone. In fact, I've got a phone right here that we'll go ahead and flip this over just to kind of show you. Of course, we don't have a lens in here, but just to kind of show you how this works, it's got this rubber, little rubber piece here that actually sits on your screen to help keep the screen from getting scratched or anything. And then it's actually got a fair amount of room here, so it should fit just about any thickness of phone, or no matter how far down your camera lens is, it should be able to fit with no issues whatsoever there. You'll also notice that, at least on this phone setup, the flash still works. So if you need to use the flash while you're using one of these lenses, that shouldn't be an issue at all. Of course, your mileage may vary depending on how your lens kit, or sorry, how your flash is set up. So now we've taken a look at this, we're going to go ahead and set this aside for just a moment here. The first lens that we're going to take a look at is the fisheye lens. Again, made by Neewer here, full screen fisheye lens. And if we take off the lens cap there, we can see that that's what the lens looks like. Highly polished lens there. Great overall aesthetic. Of course, this is the back of the lens. This will actually fit over your camera lens, and it's actually got a little bit of a rubber washer there. So that, again, hopefully your lens on your phone won't get scratched. If we go ahead and, if we grab this, you'll see here the way this is notched out right there, and that's because it fits just right in there like that. There you can kind of see where that notch is, and the little grooves on here, it all kind of fits together there. So if we flip this over, slide that on there, what we want to do is actually look through this lens to make sure that our camera lens on the other side is working the way it's intended to, or that it's not obstructed, rather. All right, so here you can see that we're getting that distorted round look and feel here from using the fisheye lens. Some people complained that with the fisheye lens they couldn't get anything in focus. Hopefully this video will show that yes, in fact, you can get the fisheye lens to focus without any issues whatsoever. Now, of course, we are fairly close. It may not focus as well at a long distance. But I don't know that you'd really want to use fisheye lenses for long distance shots. But again, here you can see fisheye is working great, very clear, very unobstructed. So yeah, great fisheye lens there. So let's go ahead and take this off, and then we'll move over to the other two lenses. All right, so this next lens is smaller, and here we can see that it's, again, made by Neewer. It's got the wide angle and it's got the macro. And I'll show you how to access both of those. So first thing, I'm going to go ahead and insert this into here, just like before. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that cap off there. Again, highly polished. I think I might have a slight little fingerprint on there, but that's my fault. That's definitely not manufacturing. So this is the angle that we're going to get, the shot that we're going to get with just the standard camera lens. And then if we flip it over, we can see that it's definitely wider. It's definitely picking up more of that area than it was before. So again, easy to set up, easy to use, great photo quality there, as far as how clean and sharp that is. No focus issues whatsoever. Okay, so next thing we want to take a look at is actually the macro lens here. We can see that this lens facilitates the wide angle and the macro. And in order to get the macro, what we do is we're just going to unscrew this top lens right here, and we'll set that aside. So this, the two of them working together gives the wide angle. If you take this lens off, now you've got your macro lens right here. So same process involved here. We're going to go ahead and separate this, slide that right on there, make sure that the lens is not obstructed at all. And what you're going to notice is everything is going to be super, super blurry. So the purpose of the macro lens is to give us super close-up capabilities that we wouldn't get before with just our standard lens there. So it's kind of like a microscope in the way that it gives us that super zoom capability without losing any of our focus abilities here. So like for instance, I tell you what, let's grab this. I'm gonna go ahead and set our blue Nessie microphone on its side there. And here we can see just how close up and zoomed in we can get and still be in super focus there. So that's the point of that macro lens. If you're expecting the macro lens to work like a telephoto lens, you're going to be disappointed. That's not what it's meant for. Definitely meant to be used as a close-up lens, like a super, super close-up lens. And then when you're done, just go ahead, slide or screw those two back together. Always make sure to put the lens caps back on so that you don't scratch anything. And then of course, I like to put everything back together in here. But there is more in the bottom here. In here we get some instructions that tells actually everything that I just explained there to show you how to access each of the different lenses, to show how to put it on there. On the inside you do get a nice little cleaning cloth for your lenses, and of course that's been branded with the Neewer information there as well. All right, there you go. There's the basic overview and kind of tutorial on how to use each of the different lenses in the Neewer 3-in-1 lens kit for Android and iOS. Whether you're looking to add the ability to do wide angle shots or fisheye lens shots or get the super close up with the macro lens, this is definitely a great kit for an aspiring photographer or somebody who just likes to take fun and interesting pictures. This could be good for a stocking stuffer or a Secret Santa or a white elephant gift exchange or any of those kinds of things. So definitely if you're in the market for something inexpensive but fun, for really just about anyone, I highly recommend picking up one of these Neewer kits. So in the comment section below, tell me, have you ever used a kit like this, whether it was Neewer, whether it was a 3-in-1 lens kit or a telephoto lens kit? What kind of lens kits have you used for your mobile devices? I'd love to hear about those in the comment section below. Maybe I can get my hands on one and test that out in a future video. So definitely give me all that information in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I've got a bunch more videos queued up, some already uploaded, some waiting to be uploaded, that sort of thing. So hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified when my next video launches, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.